Well, I'm gonna need somebody to help me watch my dogs while I'm down there.
Well, you should be able to find a friend to check on your dogs. We can help you with that.
Well, that's a problem. I don't have a way to watch my dogs, and that doesn't mean that it's not a priority. The surgery is extremely important, but there's no way to do this.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, and today, boy, have I got a treat for you. Jeanne, the queen of accountability, is back. If you remember anything, well, actually, if you haven't seen the first one, like the original episode with Jeanne that I did, you gotta go back and watch that thing. Like 723,000 people have watched it now, and I think I titled it Spiteful, but I definitely should have titled it Accountability Queen, because she was wild in that whole episode with excuse after excuse, and then her dad dies, and then her mom's in the hospital. Like, it was a roller coaster, if I do say so myself. Six Flags of the 600 pounders is what we're talking about here. But yeah, now she's decided she wasn't, or they would not return to Houston. I guess now they're gonna go back to Houston. Like, I don't know what the hell is gonna happen, but I can say I'm along for it. So let's see what Jeanne's got going on. Jeanne would quit Dr. Now's program without having received the surgery. But a month later, Barbara developed an infection in her sutures and asked Dr. Now to transport her back to Houston for treatment, leaving Jeanne and Big Sandy on her own. Big Sandy cheeks over here. Month
Lately,
7.
it's been rough. My mom is going to see Dr. Now in Houston because she has to.
I forgot about the bariatric bat cave. Man, this house is like effed up, isn't it? Look at that poor dog sitting on that fart cushion.
An infection, and she needs Dr. Nazarian's help. So that means I'm home by myself, and I've never been just all alone. So this is just really scary for me. And it's lonely without my mom here, but she needs to stay there and recover as long as possible and make sure.
Damn, my cheeks are like as red as her. I'm fresh out of the shower, okay? My cheeks are going to be red for a minute. They got to chill out first, okay?
Sure that something like this doesn't happen again.
Ah, yes, the mail stand, for whatever reason, just chilling out there. We got a ramp, though. That's 600-pound ingenuity right there, baby.
But it's a lot of work. Taking care of everything at the house, laundry, taking care of the dogs, taking the trash out. I've been checking the mail. It's an extremely big deal for me to walk out to the mailbox and back, and
I mean, you're kind of proud of yourself when you make it to that damn mailbox, though. If I'll give her a little bit of credit for that. But we all have to wash our own drawers and clean out our own little crusty crab thing. I guess maybe not you, because her like crusted cookies like eating the cushions of their chairs.
very proud of myself, and I just need to keep doing what I'm doing. And I do feel like I've lost more weight because when I first started, I couldn't have done any of this. So that's like the only good news out of this whole thing is that I see how extremely important it is for me to have.
Why is there one milk bone and you're doing like the Titanic stance on the ramp? One step closer to the edge and you're about to take a dive onto those. Like, what is this? This looks like a tweaker house.
The weight off. I mean, just think of what I can do when I'm another 100 pounds lighter.
Backflip.
So I've decided that I need to go back to Houston to get weight loss surgery. And hopefully whenever my mom comes home and is able to take care of everything, it'll be my turn to get surgery.
That was either apple juice or a pee jug behind her head. I'm going to go with apple juice because I'm hoping she's not somehow peeing in one of those little bottles, which as a guy, I guess is a little easier if it'll fit in like the top of it.
Honestly, I think I'm doing a lot better with my dad being dead. The fact of the matter is that my dad was a sick man and a bad person. It turns out that he was cheating on my mom. He was talking to other women while my mom was in the hospital and using the last of our money on a dating site.
Excuse me, okay. How in the hell is this guy anybody's sugar daddy? Women are out here selling booty pics for double cheeseburgers. He didn't have any more money than that. or you guys would have a new fan that wasn't like covered in dust like that. There's no way. At least if you're gonna sell your butt for like a double cheeseburger, at least get some damn Applebee's or something. You ladies are down bad selling to that guy.
It makes me feel stupid. It makes me angry. It makes me regret giving him a chance 10 years ago to be a part of my life. But with my dad gone, we don't get that check from him being on disability anymore.
You didn't get the check anyway. He was spending it all on cam girls or something. I don't know how you guys were affording to eat while he was also camming it up over here.
And that helped a lot. But my dad, I'm glad he's gone. I know he helped me get this way. And I think with him gone and my mom getting healthy and me getting healthy, I think that we're gonna finally have a chance at a brand new start.
Excuse me, morbid Caesar Milan over here. Why do you have so many damn dogs? If you can't take care of yourself, there's no way you can take care of all those dogs. Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza.
We did an emergency surgery on Barbara about a month ago to repair a hernia she had that had become so severe that she wasn't going to survive for very long if we didn't take immediate action. But once we did that, shortly after the operation, her husband passed away. So we're
I don't know how she's back in the hospital, though. She obviously was living in such a sterile environment, right? There's no way she could catch an infection from any of that stuff. Caesar Milan's on the job.
We arranged medical transport for her to go back home to take care of what she needed. But it sounds like Barbara hasn't been following any of direction to keep her sutures clean for the past month, to where now she appears to have an infection that is life-threatening if we don't treat it immediately. This morning, the pain from it was so bad, Barbara called us and we sent medical transport to bring her here, and I am admitting her to the hospital to perform surgery on her first thing in the morning.
That house is a cesspit. I don't know how anyone's living in it, let alone the dogs, man. Why don't the dogs have, they probably have some kind of crazy respiratory thing going on in like half of them. I would bet my life that some of them had that going on. I don't know how they're living there. Like, that is not like habitable for humans.
But it's going to take a lot of work to fix the damage she has caused. And we are likely going to need to keep her here for a while, because if I send Barbara home, she will probably just let this happen again. So this isn't a good situation we have with her or with Jeanne, because they're both uncompliant and seem to want everything done for them. And it's going to take a lot to try and turn their situation around and get them.
I knew a guy who lost his wife because he spent $40,000 in a year on cam girls once. And he had 2 kids too. That's kind of effed up, right?
Their health to where it needs to be before either of their condition get worse and they run out of time.
Hello.
Hey, sweetie, I just called to tell you that we got here.
How are you feeling?
I'm pretty sore and quite a bit of pain.
Does that say Mom Ice? Like immigration control? What the hell is this? Family is so weird to me, dude. Like, what's going on? You should just get Jeanne, right? You're in the house. Anytime you see her eat something she shouldn't eat, you just you do the Caesar Milan thing to her.
You gonna see the doctor tonight?
I don't know if he's going to come in or not. It's my understanding that probably not, but I'm safe and in good hands and everything will be fine. Well, I'm really proud of you. You're doing a good job. Thank you for stepping up and taking care of everything.
Well, you needed to get that taken care of, so once you're done, you can take care of me while I have my surgery.
Yeah. And then we could start our new life.
Yep.
Okay, well, you get some rest and.
I will, you too.
All right.
I love you with all my heart.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. Okay. I'm not sure how these two are very codependent with each other. I think they definitely enable each other. Maybe Jeanne enables her mom to hoard and just be unsanitary. And then Jeanne's over here, I don't know, I guess, or her mom's enabling Jeanne just to eat whatever the hell she wants. I thought she was about to eat the dog food at the start because nobody was there to cook.
This has been a long couple months now, and I thought that I was healing fine, but I guess I might have an infection because I'm in quite a bit of pain. So it's been kind of rough. You know, we've been through so much and it's been so painful, but Jeanne and I are hanging in there. She's never really been by herself before, so I'm really proud of her. She's doing a good job.
How old is Jeanne? Like 40? She can't handle taking care of the dogs and walking to the mailbox? I don't care if you're 1,000 pounds. You can get out there and USPS, whatever, and grab the damn mail and come back.
I just have to persevere through the next hurdle and get better quickly because I need to take care of my daughter so she can have the surgery. Because I'm extremely scared for Jeanne's future if she doesn't get weight loss surgery. This is a life and death situation for Jeanne, and if it's not soon, then it's going to be too late.
I think it's life or death for both of you. You are not exactly taking care of yourself. Neither of you are the picture of health. I think you might even be worse off than Jeanne, because at least she's eating good. I don't know if she doesn't have that infected thing between her legs. She's all right.
That means that she's going to have to stay down here for a while, at least a month. Because I'm concerned if I send her home, she will just do the same thing again and end up dead or in another emergency surgery. So until she heals past where she can cause this type of damage, I'm going to put her in rehab, but once we get her healthy enough, we'll send her home. But hopefully in that time, Jeanne starts doing what she needs, and we can get her to at least come down for a checkup so we can see if she's making any progress or not. Because
Jeanne started her own little doggy daycare thing. She's obviously losing weight. She's been walking the dogs every day. Those dogs are well taken care of, aren't they?
she can't afford to keep making excuses and wait longer to get healthy. Because she could very easily develop any number of small issues that could lead to her body getting to its breaking point, especially with how unhealthy the environment is that she and Barbara live in.
Back in Tweaker Paradise over here. But this house, could any of you spend the night even in this house? Think about it. You're gonna sleep in here. I guess you got some guard dogs, but could you make it a whole night in this house? Because I know I'm not sleeping there. Aw.
My mom's been gone for a week. It's been good, okay? Because my dad had to up and die. Taking
What the? When's the last time you scrubbed this damn TV? Can you see through all that dust? That's ridiculous.
care of everything myself. But Dr. Now arranged to talk over the phone today. And I'm hoping he'll give me the news that my mom is recovered enough to come home soon. Hello?
Yeah, Jeanne, this is Dr. Zarden.
Hi, Dr. Now. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing okay. Trying to keep busy.
I don't think anybody's healthy enough to huff that much dust. That's ridiculous, because that's all dead skin particles, like pet dander, all that stuff. Like, that's extremely gross work there.
All right, your mom is doing okay, and her wound is healing, and she's making good progress.
Oh, that's good.
And calling to see why you haven't made it back to Houston. It's been a long time since we've seen you and you left the hospital, and you can't keep going like you have been.
Doctor, now, the pounds are going to have to wait. We have puppies, okay? There's dogs here. There's mail. Mail can't wait in the mailbox. What are you talking about? I have priorities, Doc.
So you have to prioritize your health.
I understand that, and I'm doing the best I can. I've stuck to the diet. I'm unable to drive. I don't know how to get down there because my mom is already there.
I just bought an electric scooter, and I'm thinking if we could get Jeanne one of those. I mean, that puppy only goes 18. I think the weight limit on it's 260, which is right where I'm sitting. So we might have to get two and put one leg on each one, but she'll get there. She'll get there eventually, 18 miles an hour at a time.
How am I supposed to get down there? Just hitchhike?
No, that's silly. We can send transport for you.
Okay.
Also, let's be real. If we're doing the heavy hitchhiking thing, she's going to want to stop at every damn McDonald's from here to Houston. So people are going to get pissed off and keep kicking her out of the damn truck. Although you might find a lonely trucker that wants some devious stuff like her dad did.
Hey.
And I understand you have a lot going on, and I'm sorry you have to deal with all of this.
Well, I'm gonna need somebody to help me watch my dogs while I'm down there.
Well, you should be able to find a friend to check on your dogs. We can help you with that.
Well, that's a problem.
Like you're taking care of the dogs. You sit there, throw down a big bowl of food for all of them, and pretty much just say, Jesus, take the wheel at that point.
I need this opportunity. I just need help doing it.
We're trying, Jeanne, but we can't do everything for you. You have to figure that part out if you want to do this.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Could you imagine her Tinder profile? It would be her sitting in one of them crusty ass chairs, right? And just like 6 dogs around her, and probably like a ballpark hanging out of her mouth or something. I don't know what kind of weird stuff she's into or what weird guys on Tinder are into. I've never used
I
it.
still don't think Dr. Now is being fair about all this. And I don't deserve him not listening to me. I don't have a way to watch my dogs, and that doesn't mean that it's not a priority. The surgery is extremely important, but there's no way to do this. I need the surgery, and it's not my fault that my dad died.
Yeah, but you just said F him to the grave, didn't you? You said you're so much better off without your dad there. But now you ain't got a dog sitter, so you need to rethink that statement.
After everything I've been through, it's not right, it's not fair.
Well, life's not fair. Suck it up, Buttercup. We get moving or we get left behind. You start hitchhiking or you're sitting on the side of the road. Itchy dog.
I am excited because my mom comes home today. She's been gone for a month, which is a lot longer than I expected. It's been hard. It's been rough. You know, it's been very, very long days. I don't go to sleep till after 10 or 11, and then I'm up again at 7 or 8 because
You sleep 9 hours. What are you talking about? You're like lacking sleep? You sleep 9 hours. You might just be the slowest person on this show. That's good sleep.
that's what the dogs need. So it's every day. Then to make it even worse, I got sick 2 days ago, I think. I woke up and it was just not feeling good.
We need to take a match and just burn this damn place down. That's where I'm at with this right now. This house has just got to give.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm tired. Ready for a nap. All my medicine's worn off. How are you feeling? Sorry. Let me go get you something for your cold.
How are you feeling? I'm glad you're home. I missed you.
I missed you too, honey.
Welcome back to the hepatitis haven. Mom, we've missed you here. The dogs. I took care of the dogs.
I'm just glad to be home.
Yeah, me too. I'm glad my mom's here so things can feel normal again. I mean, I've missed her, and now that my mom's back home, I'm hoping to get better soon so we can get back to Houston for my surgery. Because I have been working really hard, and I do deserve to have the weight loss surgery.
I mean, she might have lost some weight, okay? Some weight has probably come off of her at this point, but I don't think she's lost nearly what Dr. Now says is okay. Like, she might have lost something, though.
Since my mom came home, it's been a couple months, and I'm still not 100% healthy. But Dr. Now said there's no excuse. And if I didn't make it to this appointment, he was going to kick me out of the program. Thankfully, a friend of my mom's said she would take care of the dogs because we can't leave the dogs alone.
You had friends all this time? You mean you could have been there with your mother that whole month? Instead, you just sat there and cursed your father's name and he's not there to defend himself? But I guess whatever, he's still doing the naughty thing on Tinder.
It was a really stressful, hard month, and I've been feeling like so if Dr. Now is going to give me about my progress, I feel like he could be nice about it.
Jeanne, why are you not wearing a damn bra? I could see your tonsils right now. This is ridiculous. I don't even want to watch this damn thing.
Jeanne? Dr. Now has been telling me if I'm sticking to the diet, I could easily lose 160 pounds in the last 4 months. But I told him, there's no way I lost that much. So he said, as long as I get halfway to my goal, I can get approved. So I need to have lost 80 or more to be around 520 pounds.
551.
That's not good enough.
Hey, 57 pounds is 57 pounds. I don't care. That's still a lot better than I was expecting out of Jeanne, to be honest. I was not expecting any kind of success rate at all here.
It might not be enough, but I mean, I'm ready to take the next step. I know I'm ready. I know I can do it. I've done really well on the diet. I've been doing what I need to do. I mean, I've never lost this much weight. So it would just be stupid to not allow me to have the surgery.
No, Dr. Now is very strict. I'm going to say he's way more strict than my surgeon, because my surgeon let me yo-yo diet for a long time and then let me have the surgery when I only lost like 60 pounds in like 2 months. So Dr. Now, strict. Thank God mine was not that strict, because I don't think I'd be sitting here right now, because I'd had my head so far up my ass at the start of this.
Come in.
Hello.
Hello, Doc.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Is that her boob?
okay. How y'all doing?
No, that's her belly. Why? What? Why is there 3?
Better, thank you.
You doing all right?
I'm doing better. I'm emotional wreck, but
Well, I know a lot happened for you. You lost your dad. So
Dr. Now, that is deflection. She already said she don't give a damn about that. Daddy was out the door. Like, she didn't care at all about him. He was out here trying to, like, knock the dust off some stuff.
it's understandable that you'll be emotional during this time. And I'm sorry you're dealing with that. But even with all that, it's still very important for you to focus on your health at your weight. And right now, we haven't seen you for over 4 months. And at that time, if you have stuck to the diet, you would have been able to lose 160 pounds. But you didn't even lose half of that. So I'm
I guess I didn't realize it was 4 months for 57 pounds. She definitely could have done a hell of a lot better than that. But she was stressed. She was taking care of dogs.
still very concerned about you, Jeanne, because I'm not seeing any evidence you're going to stop making excuses and blaming things in your life for your situation instead of taking responsibility to get healthy. Did that make any sense to you?
yeah, I understand that you wanted me to lose weight, and I've had a lot of stuff going on. Okay, I haven't gone back to eating like I was before I started this program.
I mean, responsibility is our middle name. You can never see a 600-pound person that's not totally responsible or doesn't blame it on someone else or just sit there and say, yeah, I was a fat ass. I'd like to eat a lot of food like I do.
I was sick, and I was drinking a lot of orange juice. I was eating like pineapple and stuff, and that wasn't a very good choice of food.
Jeanne turned into OJ the Juice Man. Quarter pound, half a pound, whole pound, hey!
Because I was sick and my body was craving the vitamins and everything. But I've been more active. I've felt better physically than I have in a long time. I'm having issues processing the stuff that I've been going through with the last few months.
Well, I can understand what's going on in your life and the stress and changes in your life and losing your dad. But that's not an excuse to be unhealthy. Overeating is overeating, and you're still 550 pounds.
Look, most of the time, most people, okay, I'm going to say, wow, I'm super sorry for your loss. I understand why you're going back to eating the way you are, because it's like you get stressed, you get anxious, you get sad, you just eat because it's what you've always done. Now, Jeanne, She doesn't even seem sad all the time. She just always seems worked up and anxious for whatever reason. But I don't think her dad is playing as big a role as she's like letting on right here.
So you don't want to give up the food. So why don't you be straightforward about that? That's a reality.
Okay, I was sick.
And
Okay.
that's when you started drinking orange juice.
Yes, but if you're sick, I didn't.
You're sick, you ate the drink orange juice?
Well, I didn't.
Damn right, Doctor. Now, you need the Sunny D to counteract the scurvy. You know what I mean? She's got scurvy. Of course she does, living in that damn troll cave she lives in.
If my body is craving something, I'm sorry. I didn't think orange juice would. I did, sir.
Your body's craving to be 600 pounds.
No, it's not. But it was craving the vitamin C or whatever. I don't ever, hardly ever drink orange juice, but I was drinking it because I was really sick. Okay?
It's not okay.
Okay.
Because you're still making excuses to eat what you want and kill yourself.
Of course she is, though. No one has held her accountable at all in her entire life. She's sat here and kind of bulldozed whoever's even like had any counter argument to anything she said at all. I'm sure her whole life.
Reality is, it's not just orange juice you have been justifying, and you won't admit that. So you're still lying to me and hoping we just give you what you want and magically fix you. So here's the situation. Either you want to do this or not. This is your life, and this is you killing yourself with the food. And we're giving you all the tools to lose your weight, but it's been almost a year now, and you're still 550 pounds.
But you've given her every tool except for the one that all 600 pounders want. The Easy Bake Oven, Doctor. Now, where is the Easy Bake Oven? How are we going to make brownies without that little light bulb machine?
You want to have weight loss surgery, you want to reduce your risk, then you do your work and you do your part. And not come in here, make an excuse and make rationalizations for what you want to do. And telling me things like that's because my body was craving vitamin C. Really?
We're allergic to hard work, Doctor. Now, didn't you just hear? She thought she was going to have to hitchhike there, and the thought of putting her thumb in the air made her say, screw this whole weight loss thing.
I'm not making excuses.
You
I told
making
you.
any sense
no,
to yourself?
I'm not making an excuse.
You don't want to have weight loss surgery because you don't want to give up your eating habit.
If that was the case, then I wouldn't have been doing this the whole entire time, and I wouldn't have lost the weight that I have done.
Hey, she has lost some weight. Even if it's not what she set out, she started at over 700. So the fact is, she's lost more now than I had to get weight loss surgery. So maybe I shouldn't talk so much shit, but I still think it's funny.
Okay, I do want to have this surgery, but I've gone through a lot of stuff. I'm dealing with a lot of emotions, a lot of different things that I'm trying to deal with and I'm trying to process.
But you still go to food to get comfort. You understand that, right?
How would you feel if you found that your dad was tricking away all your damn money, paying sugar babies when you're supposed to be the sugar baby? You're the one that's 700 pounds to start.
You're making it okay to yourself to do that. You're giving yourself a pass to do that. And that's not okay to do that because you're killing yourself.
Okay, so if I'm going to die, let me get the surgery. I need it now.
Okay.
This is master manipulation if I've ever seen it. I'm gonna die, doc. Just give me the surgery. She's clearly thought this through. She's like, if I'm at death's door, just give me the damn Doritos and then cut out my tummy.
Surgery is off the table. I'm going to give you one opportunity in 4 weeks. I want you to lose 40 pounds or you're not candidate for surgery. We've given you all the information, all the tools to do that. And at your weight, until 100-calorie diet, that should be very easy for you. So it's time.
40 pounds in 4 weeks is actually pretty generous. He's asked for way more out of other people before, but I think he likes Jeanne, to be honest. Even though she is a damn train wreck, I think he probably likes her.
Time you show me you're serious about this, because losing weight is the only way you're gonna be helping your health and save your life. I need you to understand, you are killing yourself with the food, and we're trying you to save yourself from yourself.
In her heart of hearts, like, she has to know that, right? There's no way she cannot understand that she is literally doing this to herself and it's not anybody else's fault. You can't blame Daddy Dearest. It's gone. RIP to Daddy. Make it rain, make it hail with pennies in the club, whatever.
We're here to help you and giving you every tool you need to make the changes. And you're not making the changes and you're rationalizing because everything is not going perfect for your life. We understand that.
No, obviously you don't.
We do.
No,
but
you
you're
don't.
not the
you
only
don't know
one.
what I've been through, but that's okay. If the surgery's off the table, that's fine.
No, it's
That
not.
way I can take care of what I need to take care of to get emotionally right.
You're going to.
What, the dogs in the mail? You were acting like that was the end of the damn world. While you're living in a house that makes it look like you're Weight Watchers Walter White or something, breaking bariatric here.
I'm going to lose 40 pounds in a month. Jean-Marie just
No,
agreed.
because I'm tired. I'm tired of sitting here and saying that I'm overeating. I've been through a lot of stuff.
Damn right she's tired. Didn't you hear what she said earlier? She only gets 9 hours of sleep. You friggin' 9 hours? Are you kidding me? That's it?
But that doesn't make it right.
Okay,
so
well-
we're going to lose 40 pounds in 4 weeks, and that's just the way it is because you did all this stuff to have the surgery, and you're going to have it, and you're going to stick to it, and that's just the bottom line.
Damn right. You dusted the TV. You did all that work. That's a lot. That's hard work. Did you see how much dust was on that damn thing? I still don't know how they would see through that after she smeared it.
Period. End of story. All
The
right?
surgery is a dangerous operation. It's a highly risky operation. Every pound you lose, you're going to reduce the risk of operation. This is all for your own good. But if you're not losing weight, you think it's okay to gain weight and go to surgery and increase your risk of the surgery?
Actually, she hadn't gained weight yet at a weigh-in. So as bad as it is, she's still doing fairly decent on my 600-pound life standards. She hasn't gained, at least.
It's not.
I never said it was.
Jeanne, you're here to take care of yourself. You're here to change your life. We're giving you all the tools you need to change your life. Nothing is going to change until you start to make it okay for yourself to go to food because of all the stress you have in your life.
Yeah.
We understand that. But that's never going to make it okay to be unhealthy because you have a cold.
Cursing? Bite your tongue, woman. This man's trying to save your damn life and you're going to sit here and curse him out? This is madness. This lady's off the damn rocker.
So either you do this or don't. So where we go from here is all up to you,
Okay.
okay?
Look, I'm not trying to be difficult, okay? And I'm not trying to overeat. Since my dad died.
Bro, she already told us she don't give an F about that old man. She's happy he's gone. Her life is so much better. But then when she's confronted with something, she just deflects and goes, but this happened and that. She's playing like the infinite victim. It's the Boogie 2988 thing. He's always the victim. Always somebody else's fault. Always the whatever, never the prom queen. Yeah.
It's been one thing after another, after another, after another. Okay, and I have not been able to deal with all that stuff because I have so much other stuff I need to deal with.
I understand that.
I know, but I'm trying to tell you, I don't want to be unhealthy. That's why I'm doing this. And I'm not lying to you. I'm not hiding anything from you.
All right.
Okay?
I'm gonna need the police force from Houston to come check that car because I'm 100% convinced that there are cheese danishes in that damn thing.
Okay, I do mess up sometimes, and I know that, okay? But I am ready to give up all of that.
Jeanne, I know you want your situation to get better, and you may want to be healthy. That's not the issue. The issue is you don't want to do what you have to do to make that change. You want to keep eating and justify your choices and expect other people to fix your situation for you. But we have given you the diet that shows you what to do to save your life. And when
Look, there's a whole lot of things that are gonna have to change, but at some point she's gonna have to get over this whole woe is me thing because it drives me nuts. I'll sit here and be the first to say, I effed up. I should have never let myself get to the state I did. It's all my fault. Were there people who kind of helped me along? Sure. I'm not going to throw them under the bus. I don't care about any of that. But like this whole not taking accountability for your own stuff just pisses me off.
If we try to get you to do therapy, you turn it down and make excuses. So what I'm telling you is, unless you show me you're willing to do these things, you're not going to be successful in the long run. You will just gain on your way back. So I'll give you another chance and set you up to see a therapist and give you 4 weeks and you get your weight down, because ideally it would be best if you were under 500 before we did your weight loss surgery to reduce the strain on your system. But if you at least lose 40 pounds, then we'll see where we go from there and discuss the next step, okay?
If she loses 40 pounds, she's officially lower than I was when I had the surgery. So she's less at risk than me. But going back to that damn house, with all that dust and just nastiness, she's definitely in a way worse spot than I was. But therapy's scary for people that don't want to address things like that, because she definitely is not the best, like, talk about my feelings type person.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm sorry that I can be difficult. It's hard to change your life when you've only known something for so long.
Yeah, but you
True.
gotta make the decision and stick with it.
I understand that, and I'm trying. I'm trying the best that I can.
I'll give her that. That's the one thing I think she hasn't lied about this whole time. It is very difficult for us to get out of our own way because we're so used to living one way and just not addressing the fact that we're doing this to ourselves.
All right. I will see you in a month, but if you need anything before that, let me know, okay?
Sounds good. Thanks so much for taking care of that dog.
All right, take care.
You too, sweetie.
Sweetie, is Mama making a move? Your husband just died, woman. What are you doing out here moving mad?
I'm really frustrated and disappointed about how this has turned out because a lot of stress has been going on for the last few months. It's been one storm after another, and he's not giving me credit for how hard I've worked when I know
Because you lost 57 pounds in 4 months, which is easy work for us. So if we're talking about storms, you had like a hail of hash browns or something.
I'm doing well, but I don't want to lose this chance. So if he wants me to lose 40 pounds, I don't really have a choice.
We have a very unfortunate dynamic with Jeanne and Barbara that still hasn't improved over the past 10 months. So
These two are definitely each other's like best friend and worst enemy at the same damn time. It's a really difficult dynamic between these two because I think they'll just stay together till the end of their days. I don't see them ever separating or having their own individual thought. They'll just go along with what the other one says.
still very concerned about both of them and their long-term outlook if something drastic doesn't change.
Holy shit, that's Donald. That's the other woman. I haven't seen her episode, but I know who she is. So they must film all these episodes at like the same time because I know that these people were on the show.
Soon, especially for Jeanne, because she can't afford to waste any time and risk getting something like another infection again.
I think in red right there, I think that person's on the show too. I don't know which episode it is, but I think this is like 4 of them at the same time.
Because the likelihood at this point is that she wouldn't survive anything like that, with how much strain she still has on her system from her weight. I understand her loss and that this has been a hard time for her. But she has to decide if using that excuse is worth risking her life like this. But
I don't think she's going to survive the chafed nipples because I have seen them things flying the whole damn time she walked into this place. I couldn't get away from them. They were staring me in my face. You saw them too. I'm not saying anything that, like crazy.
hopefully, giving her this last chance will help her wake up and do what she needs. And change that outcome before it's too late.
Wow, that truck did a pretty good park job, huh? He's right inside the line.
My last appointment with Dr. Now, I was very frustrated because I felt that I had done better and I felt that he was kind of brushing it off. So I was mad. My mom says I just have to swallow my pride and just shut up and listen to him.
We probably should stop swallowing things, especially in this damn cesspit. I cannot get over this. Ain't nothing been brushed off in this damn house, so I don't know what she's talking about.
But I just think that lately, all the stress that I've been going through has been making me sick. And it just feels like it's getting worse.
I feel better today. Tired of these drains, though.
Yeah, you look like one of Frankenstein's monsters with all the tubes running out.
I know.
It's not a very damn... Oh my god, the dust is driving me nuts. That's not a nice thing to say, though. Jean's kind of mean. You think that? She's kind of a mean girl, if I do say so myself.
How do you feel about your surgery? You still wanting to do it?
I do, but I don't want to feel pressured. Everything just keeps piling on and on and on and on, and I feel really overwhelmed. I'm not saying that I want to not continue to do it. I need a break. I need to be...
What do you mean a break? Like a Kit Kat? You want a Kit Kat? You don't get a damn break. You are 700 pounds, lady. You've got a whole hell of a lot more work to do before you even think about hitting the cruise button.
Able to process everything that's gone on and not have more stuff added on.
God worked it all out. It'll be fine.
I've decided that I need a break. I feel that I need to take time for myself to process everything. I mean...
You don't get a break, Jeanne. What do you had 1 month. 1 month, lose 40 pounds. That was the best opportunity / like gift you were going to get from Dr. Now, because he's pretty strict when it comes to that stuff, but you were just blessed, and now you need a break?
I don't think therapy is going to help me. So this is something that I'm doing for myself, and Dr. Now will just have to deal with it.
I see. She's scared of therapy. That's what this is. She's scared of going to therapy.
My mom and I are going back to see Dr. Now. I haven't seen him in 4 months. I have no idea what to expect. The last time I talked to him, he wasn't happy because I told him I needed to take a break for a minute.
I need to talk to Dr. Now. We really need to take his whole giant face down off the side of that building. It is like a scarecrow to fat people. You are just keeping us away. If you took your face down, so much more business.
Well,
does that say the lice place? Ew.
fast forward to a couple days ago, Dr. Now called. And basically, he threatened to kick me out of the program if I didn't come back for this appointment. So, I'm here to see the doctor. But I don't want to be here right now. But I have no choice. I'm not...
Damn, I like when Dr. Now gets mad and he's like, look, you show up today or it's over for you. I will not snip out your tummy.
Not sure how much I weigh right now. I'm hoping it's like in the low 500s because I've done really well on the diet. I've been sticking to it for the last few months. Jeanne?
Maybe that's why she's not wearing a bra. Like, any weight off kind of counts. But then again, at least we can't see what's going on with this shirt.
If I'm not close to that, I hope that Dr. Now will be sympathetic to what I'm going through.
Nope.
Because I'm tired of saying that I'm overeating. Yeah, I've been through a lot of stuff. And I don't deserve to be told a bunch of things that aren't true.
Ooh, she put on makeup today. She's trying to come in here all purty for you, Dr. Now. Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
Today, I'm at Dr. Now's office because I was forced back to see him. The goal that Dr. Now set for me was to lose 40 pounds per month. But the last time I was here was 5 months ago. So that means I should have lost 200 pounds since then.
Oh, shit, we're fucked. There ain't no way. 200? If she hit 40, I'd be shocked, actually. Because she needed a break. Like, snap into a Slim Jim type break or something.
And there's no way that I've lost that much since I decided to take a break for a couple of months.
513.
That's good.
38 pounds, which would mean she lost like what, 9.5 pounds a month? Yep, sound about right.
At least I'm not gaining. But right now, I'm afraid that I'm going to get yelled at. And I just need to get through this and not to lose my temper with the doctor.
She has lost close to 200 pounds on her own, which makes this crazy to say because she's 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but she's like doing better than I was. I was up and down, up and down. She's still going down. So it's not as bad as I'm like making it sound.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good. How are
Doing
you
good. How are you?
I'm doing okay, thank you. All right, so Jeanne, how are you getting along?
I'm doing okay.
Doing great. Hot, heavy, and horny. Don't you see this makeup, doctor, now?
Everything up in your neck of food, things getting better over there?
Yes, sir.
How the dogs?
Oh, they're doing really well.
That's good. All right, so Jeanne, let's talk about your weight loss. You're down to 513 pounds.
Yes, sir.
So you lost just under 40 pounds in 5 months instead of 1 month.
I'm actually surprised that nobody called like animal control in Big Sandy after seeing the conditions those dogs lived in. Because people shouldn't live there, dogs shouldn't even live there.
But at least you're almost getting on your goal of being under 500 pounds so we can do your surgery.
I'm working at it.
Well, my concern is you keep deciding not to come back 4 to 5 months at a time. And right now, you're losing less than 10 pounds a month, which means you're still eating 3,000 to 4,000 calories a day. So,
Damn, isn't that crazy to think about? That we can lose weight while eating 3 to 4,000 calories a day? It's kind of mad.
so your weight loss is going to completely stop when you get into the 400s with how much you're still eating. So that's a problem. And you didn't talk to Lola, so you're still not continuing with any therapy either. So these are still major issues that give me a lot of concerns about your commitment. But here's what I'm gonna do, okay? I approve you for weight loss surgery.
I mean, she has lost almost 200 pounds. Even if it took this long, he's approved people like way before this before. So she's doing all right, man. She's losing weight. Like she sucks, but she doesn't suck at the same time.
But here's what I want you to do. 1 month from now,
Okay.
I want you to lose 20 pounds,
Okay.
be under 500 when you come for your surgery.
All right. Thank
And
you. I
if you
appreciate
come
it.
back and you haven't lost weight or you gain weight, we're gonna cancel your surgery.
Okay.
Okay? All right, great.
20 pounds is just taking some damn X-Lax before we show up. We're still 500 pounds, so she's full of it somewhere. She could get all that out real quick.
Thank you, Doc.
You're welcome. But after surgery, I want you to promise me no more excuses and missing an appointment with me or Lola, especially with therapy, because it's important you do that.
Okay. I'll do.
Bro, if she gets that surgery, she's not coming back. She'll never show up again. She's already ghosted twice, which is why I'm shocked that he's even saying this.
Good.
All right. So we'll see you in a month, and we'll see if you can get yourself in better shape and ready for surgery. All right?
Okay,
Doc.
thank you.
Thank
right.
you.
I still have a lot of concerns about Jeanne because in a year and a half, she's still not doing many of things she committed to. And much of her weight loss at this point has been because of controlled diet in the hospital. And
Oh, that's right. I forgot. The controlled diet. That's where she's lost most of her weight. And then she's gone home, and it's just been one excuse after another. Okay, so she's not doing as damn good as I thought. She's still not doing terrible.
even with the weight she's losing on her own, it's at such a slow rate that it will take her 3 years to get to her target.
3 years is better than there was some other patient he had that he's like, it's going to take you 10 years if you keep going at this rate. So she's losing, not as much as she should, but she's losing.
And now she's vanishing for 4 to 5 months at a time with only a small amount of loss. And she and Barbara have 11 dogs in a small house. And the big
Damn, there's 11? I didn't think it was that many. 11? That's kind of mad.
The issue with that is they both keep getting infection from their unsanitary environment and poor hygiene. And in Jean's case, she won't survive that again.
Oh, don't blame the puppers. It's got to be that dust storm of a house. I'm not blaming the puppies.
But it's only a matter of time for all these factors to come together for that to happen and she dies. So in this case, I believe surgery is the only chance she has to stop that from happening soon. Because we have such a self-destructive dynamic with her and her mom, and how Barbara enabled her to be like a child and cry about things. So
Jeanne definitely is one of the bigger babies we've seen on the show. Like that Sean guy who was up above 1,000 pounds, his mom really treated him like a baby. But Jean's right up there with him as far as like being babied goes.
we have to do something to try to stop that. And this is the only option we have left to do that. But my concern is she still won't stick with it in the long run. But if we don't do this, I don't think she'll be alive in 5 to 6 months. So this is not ideal, but it will buy her more time because we're out of other options to save her life.
I don't know if she would have 6 months, but if she kept losing weight, I really do think it's probably an infection that takes her out because that house is something else, like out of a horror movie.
I was very surprised he approved me for surgery, but I think Dr. Now has finally realized that I do deserve to have the weight loss surgery. I should have had it already. But once I get it, it's going to be a huge relief. And I'm looking forward to that.
Really? You're some kind of heavy hoarders episode and you think you deserve or you're entitled to the surgery? I don't think you're entitled to anything. I think you're being blessed right now.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be fine. Going to sleep is a good part. Then you
Are her fingernails supposed to be purple like that or is something really wrong?
wake up and you don't hurt and you feel better and it's all over. Feels like it took a minute and a half.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Also, why did her mom buy her a giant stuffed rabbit like she's 2?
How you feel today?
Okay.
All right, so you were supposed to lose 20 pounds and get under 500 by today. But you only lost 11 pounds and you're at 502.
Yeah.
But since it's only 2 pounds away from 500, I'm gonna move ahead with your surgery. So you ready for that today?
Yes.
This.
I told you, she took some damn X-Lax. She did not diet for this whole damn month. But I guess her mom, I guess that's nail polish. I thought they were like bruised fingernails.
Get you fixed up. And for safety, we're gonna put what's called PICC lining. Then we get you into surgery, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, great.
How long
I think that's like the fat bumpers for like bariatric bowling when they take you into surgery so you don't roll off the table or something.
do you think the surgery will take?
Hey, probably about an hour. So it's gonna take a little while to put her to sleep, a little bit to wake her up. So we'll be letting you in about 2 hours, okay?
Okay, well, take good care of my baby. I'm too old to make any more.
Absolutely. Okay?
I
It's never too late. I mean, your husband was out here trying to get it cracking.
trust you.
All right. We get you started shortly, okay?
Okay.
Jean's poor progress over the last month is disappointing. But it's a continuation of how she's done this whole time. She's still not taking this seriously like she needs.
Yeah, but which is why it's even more shocking that you're going to give her the surgery. But I guess at this point you're like, whatever, she's lost enough.
It's really hard waiting on news for something like this. Obviously, it concerns me, Jeanne having surgery. I mean, the anesthesia, and I mean, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And I wouldn't be able to face it if anything were to happen to Jeanne. I wouldn't have any reason to live anymore because she's been my whole life for so long.
That seems pretty unhealthy to me. Like, she's your baby and all that. But at some point, cut the damn cord. Isn't she like 40?
But this surgery is definitely a chance for a new beginning. She's been so limited in what she can do because of the weight and the depression. Kept her from doing so many things for almost 40 years. So she deserves to have a good life, and I believe she's going to have.
Yeah, but she's taking care of the dogs, she's getting the mail, she's doing her damn thing at this point. She's doing amazing.
The patient can't eat a large amount at once after surgery, but they can still eat a little all day long to try to cope with their emotional issues. And as they start to overeat a little bit more each time, they can stretch their stomach back out and undo the surgery and end up.
Look, that's what I was scared to hell about. Like, the second you start to feel full after this surgery, you better stop because you can stretch it out pretty damn quick. And it's kind of scary to think that you can just undo all that progress, but you really can. Like, it can happen scary fast.
Back like they were. So we need to work to address things with Jeanne before she does that. But without the surgery, I don't think she would have lived much past another 5 to 6 months. Because without the surgery, she would inevitably stop losing weight. And
That's probably why he just opted to give it to her at this point. She had lost like 200 pounds. Granted, it took her way longer.
and then get another infection her body wouldn't be able to handle. So this gives us more time. But we still have an uphill battle to fight with Jeanne and a long way to go to get her to where she needs to be successful for the long term.
I'm really shocked that Jean's held on this long because she's been fighting infections. She's been fighting, like, I don't know, man. She's just had a lot she's had to overcome. Granted, she's her own worst enemy, but she's shockingly still alive. Like, I don't know how that's still going.
I've been in the hospital a couple of days, recovering from surgery, and it's been miserable. I would have liked to have been a little bit more informed about the pain that I'm going through, because
What the hell did you think was going to happen? It's a vacation. They cut your damn stomach out. This is not Easter morning. You don't get a bunch of chocolate afterwards.
I'm in a lot of pain, like excruciating pain.
You need me to help you up?
Oh,
You okay?
yeah.
You need to hold on to me?
Nope.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna open the door for you.
Look, everyone's complaining. I was in the shower, taking a shower a day after the surgery because I felt disgusting. I was all like oily and just nasty. I was up walking up and down the halls at least a dozen times a day, even though they only tell you to do it like 5. I was trying to get the hell out of there.
since I've had the surgery, I know that I have to walk to try and prevent blood clots, but it's really uncomfortable. In fact, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. But the hardest part is I need to be able to get rest so I can recover enough to be discharged.
I would wish it on my worst enemy in a heartbeat if they weighed 600 pounds. We're trying to get everybody a little bit skinnier here. Also, I spent all my time trying to talk to the other patients in the other rooms, trying to make friends just so I could pass the time.
But with the pain, I can't sleep good. So I hurt everywhere. And I'm just tired. And I'm worried that I'm not going to get better as long as I have to stay here in the hospital. And then I'm just getting used to the liquid diet. My relationship with food is I'm not hungry. I can only eat half of a popsicle at a time.
It's kind of crazy how that happens because they give you those Ensure protein shakes and they're like, just try to get it all down. I'd sip on that damn thing for like 3 hours just trying to finish it, and there would still be some left. It would be all warm and nasty, but it's really hard to get it down at this point.
And the food smells bother my stomach. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. It's like food has always been something that has made me feel better, you know? But now I've had to give up my comfort. And
You're welcome. That's how the damn surgery works. You're not supposed to want to eat.
I thought that's what I wanted. But you start second guessing yourself. I knew this journey would be hard, but I didn't realize it was going to be so hard. So hopefully it starts to get easier for me, because if it doesn't, then I'm not sure I'm going to be continuing on my journey.
Wait, what? I don't think they can just give you the stomach back. Like, I think you're already so far down this path, there's no turning around. The stomach's gone, sweetie. What the hell do you mean you're gonna keep, like, go away at this point? few days after her weight loss surgery, Jeanne was discharged. She came back to see Dr. Now for one follow-up and then quit his program. Well, hot damn, Jeanne's out of here. This is a quick episode. We're over. Is this Jeanne? Nope. And now they go back to Brandon. All right. So I guess that's the end of Jeanne. I'll check and see if there's anything else from her the rest of this episode to see if she makes an appearance again or they somehow coax her back into the show. Nope. Not a single thing with Jeanne for the rest of the episode. So she really just went morbidly MIA on us. So I'll have to check and see if she posts anything from here on or if there's any news of what's happened to her, if she kept losing weight. If she went back to the bariatric bat cave, caught an infection, and just got KO'd. Like, I don't know what happened to her, but Jeanne is definitely one of my favorite episodes because she is absolutely oblivious to accountability. She does not want to take any. It's everyone else's fault. She's done everything right her entire life, and everyone has just kind of scorned her, and they're all terrible people. But I'll look. I'll see if I can find something, and yeah. Leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think about Jeanne and her progress and her kind of ending the show, which I wonder if they took the money back they give her, because she wouldn't have got the $1,500 at that point, right? Would they take it back from her if she stopped filming? I don't know. But leave a like, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. I'll see y'all later, man. Bye.